My name is Chinedu Rosa from Vines by Rosa, and you're here with me at Chateau Biac with the beautiful Yumna.
You're too
Hello,
kind.
Yumna. I'm not
You're
too kind.
kind.
It is
Very
the
kind.
truth, my darling.
Very kind.
I want my followers to know you and get to understand who you are. So my first question is going to be, why Bordeaux?
Well, wine, beautiful city, beautiful quality of life, and an accident of life, in the sense, a good accident.
Good one. Good one.
We came here in 1990 as tourists, but we had decided never to have a vineyard because we knew how hard it is. But we fell in love with Chateau Biac. The rest is history, and since 2006 we have been in love with this property,
Beautiful.
Restoring it.
Lovely.
It's been very hard because we still live in Lebanon,
Yes.
and our main concern is in Lebanon. But this vineyard is my husband's place of happiness.
It is
But
a
also,
lovely place.
it is. But it's hard, you know. It's
Yes.
not. People who think that having vineyard is an easy thing, they should come to us. We'll tell them. We'll tell them.
Information, people. Okay, we see the dream of having a chateau. We see the beauty of going for wine tastings and all that. For you, as a family woman, she has the most beautiful kids and an amazing grandson. What is your legacy for them here? What is your plan for the future concerning the chateau?
Well, when we started, Tony and I, we actually did it because it was a retirement idea for him.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if he had known what it meant to have a chateau and to make wine, if we would have done it. But for him, he really, really felt happy here. So we embarked on this journey.
Okay.
And when we embarked on the journey, we didn't think that the children, we didn't do it to attract the children except for holidays.
No, exactly.
Because this was our project. And we thought, well, we can't take them away, we can't impose this project on them.
Exactly.
But if they want to join us, of course we will be happy.
Lovely.
And this is what has happened. Yasmina joined us in 2013, and our son joined us 2 years ago.
Oh.
And the youngest one, who is in London, who lives in London, well, she has the best idea. She comes
Yes.
here to eat, drink, and sleep.
Like me. But tell me now, as there's another thing you people have to know about this wonderful lady. She is Lebanese, like she had said, but something else. She's a fantastic cook. And she makes the most amazing ice creams. So, have you ever had the opportunity to have African food?
No.
Good.
So I'm very happy that you are here
Yes.
today, because I just know that I'm going to eat very well today.
I hope so. I hope so. Because the thing about being with you is that my audience and I are also going to have the opportunity to have Lebanese food. What is your what is your pairing that you really love when it comes to your wine? What is the most distinctive one for you?
Well, in fact, all the family long, slow kind of recipes. It's a bit like the French have their cassoulet or the gigot de 8 heures,
Oui.
or you know, these
coq au
family, the
vin.
coq au vin, these
Ouais.
family meals, where, because wine is about sharing,
Exactly.
and therefore you when you have these, you relax.
Family.
You have an atmosphere, you
Yes.
have the family, you open a good bottle,
Oh,
and you'll always remember this moment. So I've tried to find these Lebanese recipes that we do at home, that take some time to do, but that you can enjoy
worth
and
it at the
share.
end. They are worth it. People, you have to understand, with wine and good food, you need to take your time. You need to romance it. You need
Yes.
to embrace every moment. Yumna, you're such an amazing woman. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
thank you.
keep repeating that. But one of the things I wanted to know from you was what was the difficulties you faced here
Oh,
coming to Bordeaux? Because I know it's not easy, but what was your do you have any just give me one or two specific thing that was a bit difficult for you here?
well, I think two things. The fact that we bought a property in an appellation that is not perceived as glamorous, that
Mm.
is the problem in Bordeaux.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the terroir of Chateau Biac is so unique that we were able to attract, you know, some of Bordeaux's most respected consultants.
Yes.
Um, and in the end, the terroir is what comes through the wines.
C'est ça.
So to be able to show that in an area which is not perceived as a glamorous appellation, you can still make extraordinary
Fabulous
wines. That was one difficulty.
Mm.
The second difficulty was just to understand the way the wine world functions, because we had always drunk wine, but we've never made wine, and it's two different worlds.
Totally.
Once you come on the other side
Of the winemaking.
of the winemaking, very, very difficult.
Yes.
And this is why we were lucky that it was at a time of our lives where we had the time to devote our energies
Yes.
to this winemaking.
So that's a very good answer because I can tell this is an example. You need time. You need time. You need dedication.
A
To
bit of
making the wine.
madness
And a
also.
bit of madness, which you have.
Always.
In a very
Always.
lovely package, and you let it go when it's time.
Yes.
But let me ask you the last question because I'm gonna be with Yumna all day. So I'm sorry you're not spending this time with us, but I'm gonna try and share. I'm not that selfish. But let me ask this question, the final question, because it is for me your winemaking skills are there, and you're making great wines. You have a beautiful terroir. You have a fantastic ambience in your estate. What is the perception of your chateau by other Bordeaux winemakers in the region?
Well, you know, Bordeaux has so many levels of winemaking.
Mm-mm.
I think that where we have succeeded is to make the name of Chateau Biac
Mm-hmm.
understood and perceived as a quality
Yes.
making, a quality winemaking
Exactly.
terroir,
Terroir, c'est ça.
because it is the terroir. It's not Tony and I.
Mm-mm.
We can change, you know, I
Ownership,
don't know, ownership,
yeah.
all this can change.
Yeah.
But I think this is really, really what is our
Makes it,
lasting,
yes.
lasting
Fantastic.
heritage that we will leave after us.
That's beautiful.
Hopefully,
No, inshallah.
inshallah.
And as a woman, final question. Really, now this is the final question. As a woman in the wine world, what is your take and what would you do? Because for me, I think getting more women in, creating spaces for women in the wine world is so, so important. As a woman, how have you felt? And is there anything that is in the horizon in the future for you to help other women come into this business?
Women are powerful,
We are.
and
We are.
but I think that our power lies in our sensitivity, and we have to know how to use this sensitivity because we cannot live without men.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
it is, you know, the Chinese have the yin and the
And the
yang.
yang.
And just like we try to find balance in the wine between the fruit and the alcohol and the tannins and the wood and matching all this with the weather. We have to find a balance between our power and how it is perceived. And it is always better to use it sparingly. And I guess the secret is to be self-confident. You know who you are as a woman, and you know what you can do. Just do it. Just go out and do it. There will always be people who will criticize. There will always be people who will try to stop you from doing it. But if you believe in what you're doing, nobody can stop you.
Nobody.
So if you want my recommendation, it's not an advice, it's a recommendation from my experience as a woman in life, not just in the wine world,
Yes.
is really, really look into yourself for what you really believe in and go for it.
That's it. I
I don't
can't
know.
end this on a better note. You believe in yourself, go for it. There is nothing stopping you. Thank you, Yumna.
Thank
You have
you.
been
Thank
amazing.
you.
Thank you. We will be going to the dining table, but I have to say goodbye to you all for now.
Goodbye.
It's been beautiful. This is Chinedu from Vines by Rosa, and you will be seeing more of us soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.